హాయ్ హలో నమస్తే, వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు అవర్ ఛానల్ మన వైజాగ్. ఈరోజు వైజాగ్కి వచ్చిన గెస్ట్ శివ సూర్యన్. ఈజ్ ఫ్రమ్ తమిళనాడు. తను చేస్తుంది ఏంటంటే ఈ సైకిల్ మీద కాశ్మీర్ నుంచి కన్యాకుమారి, మళ్ళీ కన్యాకుమారి నుంచి లేహ్ లడాఖ్ టైంపాస్ కోసం తిరగట్లేదు, క్లైమేట్ చేంజ్ కోసం తన వంతు ప్రయత్నం చేస్తున్నాడు. శివ సూర్యన్ మనతో ఉన్నాడు, తనతో మాట్లాడదాం. హాయ్ శివ, వెల్కమ్ టు ది సిటీ ఆఫ్ డెస్టినీ.
Thank you so much.
You are doing something great for the society. What is this cycle ride all about?
So it's going really well. Last month, January 15th, I had started ride from Kashmir, Srinagar. So right now I have completed 37 days. It's around 4,300 kilometers. So yesterday I reached Vizag. So the thing is, why I am started this 10,000 kilometer cycling. So this interview because of that initiative. So otherwise it's not possible to present my thoughts in front of people. The main thing is about climate change. The World Economic Forum recently announced the world comes under threat because of climate change. So we will lose our precious earth. So for prevent this, every individual and every private organization and government organization have to contribute it. Right now I am doing my job. Okay.
The total is like 10,000 kilometers, right?
Yes.
How many kilometers did you finish till now?
Till now I have finished around 4,300 kilometers. But throughout the ride now I have almost crossed 11 states, including Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab, Uttarakhand, Himachal, UP, Bihar, then also Nepal, then West Bengal, Sikkim, Odisha. Right now I'm in Andhra Pradesh. Throughout journey I used to visit schools and colleges to educate the student how we could able to tackle climate change. So I got a good response because the first step is to avoid climate change cases. First we have to make awareness. It's not my statement, even though Prime Minister Modi also said it once. We always used to discuss in team meeting tables, but it should shift into every house dining table. So that's really inspires me to reach lot of publics to save this earth to next generation.
You told that you are giving some seminars and all in schools and colleges, giving them awareness.
Yes.
How are you catching them actually?
Actually, the main thing is first we have to understand what's the critical process is there. So we continuously we should not tell the way now. That is most important thing. Students are nowadays they are always used to use mobile phones and entertainments, but they never give think about the future. What will happen 5 years or what will happen 10 years? I used to talk publics now. Even though parents they tell whatever they are doing are their children's only. They have save money and give good education, all those things. But one thing they missed, where they have to live, where they will live. They will live in this earth only na. So but that's the main thing. We cannot afford for 30 years or 40 years to pure water and pure air. So first of all we have to give focus to those necessary things. So I just connected with them like that. Students also ask a lot of questions. Why you took to take 10,000 kilometer? Why you are doing this 10,000 kilometer? What purpose? This is economic world now. So first of all I have to break that. That's really challenging.
So how are you managing your night stays? Or you roam almost you have finished 3,000 kilometers? 4,300 kilometers. How are you managing your night stays and food especially? Because everywhere you can't get the food you eat every day or you eat in your home and all. How are you managing all these things?
First, very good questions. But the important is whole country is along with me. I always felt like that only because if you are ready to take the challenge now, so it's a challenge. So I used to enjoy the foods and all whatever I get, I will get now. So I feel satisfied. Like the ride stays in ride itself, all the things are uncertainties. What will happen you never know. But one thing, if you're doing to protect nature, the nature will support you. So that's universe law. To be honest, that will happen. So throughout my ride, I never think before I met you all, but that happens because of nature will support.
Do you have any route map or plan, like this day you should be in Vishakhapatnam, this day you should be in Vijayanagaram, Orissa? Do you have any plan or route map or timetable or something like that, or you are going with the flow?
Actually, I have planned, but if it is maintenance problem happen na, there is you. If you took that, I have to reach up to Visakhapatnam in like 21, but it comes under pressure. So I never take like that, but I just go by flow. But as much as possible, I have covered kilometer as well. Because during ride, I have to visit school as well. So that's something challenge. So I have planned, but I never use Google Map as well. I used to go ask people, and by the way, I just go by flow.
Okay, let's talk about Andhra Pradesh. You recently entered Andhra Pradesh. How is the welcome in the schools in AP? Are they understanding your concept and giving permissions and all, or are you facing any difficulties in getting permissions?
Right now, I have got opportunity in Road Club, JCC, then Tamil Kural Mandram. They arranged a lot of meetings as well as schools, then private organization. Right now, I have got idea when I entered into Andhrana, people will never understand Hindi as well as English especially. So I don't know Telugu, sorry for that, but I would like to learn Telugu.
We don't know Tamil, that's okay.
So, but I would like to learn Telugu. Right now, I will plan to reach college students and school students. I will talk in English. Yeah.
What is the difficulty you have faced, like approaching schools and all? Are they giving a very grand welcome, or did you face any difficulty in entire country?
See, because I didn't have any plan now, I suddenly go school and I show my portfolio, whatever I did. But one thing, I get response from schools now, that really impressed after my speech. Before they thought, hey, this guy came by cycle for entertaining. But once I complete my speech now, that lot of schools, the students come and touch my feet. That I cannot express in my felt. But one thing I make sure, I have to contribute my nation to lot. So I proud to be an Indian, because wherever state I went now, so the people will show us love. So their religion or caste, to be honest, there will be no use. The only thing will win, humanity, then love. So I felt it my own journey.
Okay. What is the best bad experience you have faced? Because good experience, everybody will talk good experiences, but bad experiences, you can learn something from the bad experience. So what is the best bad experience you have faced in this 2 months of journey?
Bad. Very good question.
Best bad
But used to no one ask kind of questions. But bad experience. Few people in college, those who are studying now, they come forward and give a lot of voice and imitating you. क्या है साइकिल में आ रहा है इंग्लिश में साइकिल लेके क्या करने वाला है साइकिल में करके क्या होने वाला है so they are continue to demotivating. So but the one thing you should clear what purpose you are doing. Even though my family and all those people initially think like that only, because initially I went even though I got married, by marriage I went by cycle only. So initially all the people are giggling, even though my family, lot of relatives also ignored that. But the thing is, if you get the chance, you try to utilize for your society. So like that only, we have to face that negativity also. I have to ignore.
I got one good question from your answer.
Okay.
You told that you are married. So how did you convince your wife to do all these things? Because we are unable to convince for small things. This is a very big thing which you are doing. We had to face so much of struggle to convince wife to go and meet a friend. But how did you convince your wife to do this much big thing and cycle ride across the country, leaving family months together? How did you manage it? Just tell us a small tip to all the married subscribers.
First of all, I would like to thank my wife Anjana Satyan. She belongs to Kerala, Talasheri. I got love marriage only. Even the love marriage. She completely understood. One thing, one day definitely I will go die. Also everyone. So for dying good cause, that's really big thing. I always kept it in my mind. I never tell to my wife, but one thing I make sure, if you're doing to service for nation, so there is the priority always plays major role. If it is nation or family, though I will prefer to give nation only. So like that. My wife, she's right now pregnant in 5 months. I used to talk in evening because between ride I never talk with her because lot of heart. I never. I try to avoid my criticalities and how could I say? I only shows my best things. I never consult with her what difficulties I faced throughout my journey. So I would like to thank my wife, everyone. One thing I would like to share you. If you want to contribute to the nation, their family and all those things are nothing in front of them. So that's the.
Okay. So what about your parents and all? Where do they stay?
My father passed away in 2016. My mom right now in house only. That's it. Then I got a job in Gujarat, Vadodara. So I'm doing my API. I'm working as a chemical engineer in Amilation Private Limited that is located in Gujarat, Vadodara. My wife, she is working in TCS. So we could manage that.
So you could manage that, but how are you managing your professional life and this cycling life?
I make into, even though I went, used to cycle to work. From my house to company 21 kilometers, up and down 42 kilometers. So I used to go by 3 shifts, first shift, second shift and night shift. I used to go by cycle only. I never used any 2-wheelers or 4-wheelers. I didn't use. Till now, cycle.
Do you know how to drive a 2-wheeler? Do you know?
I know, but because of this climate change,
Gear, there will be a gear, first gear, second gear. You know all those things. No?
I know that. The same question my wife also asked me. आपको गाड़ी चलाना नहीं आता है इसके वजह से आप साइकिलिंग करते क्या ऐसा? So not like that. I know how to drive, but because of I'm talking about climate change. I never going to be a victim na. So that's why I have avoid to use 2-wheelers.
So how are you managing time?
So time management is, I used to wake up at 3:30 to 4 o'clock. Then I started my ride as much as 5:30 or 6 o'clock because it's too much hot na in south side. So then up to evening 6 to 7 o'clock according to city. So around one day I will 150 to 170 kilometer in normal route. In hills now it's difficult, we cannot predict.
Okay. See, you're working for the climate change.
Yes.
But during this process, the climate will be changing from zones, from states and all. Did you face any difficulties regarding your health and all?
See, thank you first of all that question is asking me. To be honest, because I started Srinagar na, that time the temperature was minus 5.2. I have adapted. Before 10 days I went there and stayed there. I adapted the condition. Once I came down na Punjab, so completely I cannot afford food or I will get a fever as well. So I faced that zone, especially Punjab and Jammu and Punjab. Then after crossing UP na, there is snowfall. Like not snowfall, that you cannot see the road. What that is the difficulties. Then once crossed Bihar, that is something different. Then once crossed Odisha na, right now I'm in Andhra Pradesh. There is too hot, so you have to feel snowfall. I was in Sikkim na, I faced snowfall. Then Srinagar, heavy cold. Then right now West Bengal, there is rain. Right now I'm in Vizag, there is too hot. So climate change itself affecting me. There is no other way na. We have to sacrifice.
Vizag summer is just starting. You know, this is just starting of the Vizag climate. So how is our city? How is our city of destiny, Vizag?
So, to be honest, the peoples gave me a wonderful support, especially Rotract and especially Rotract, NCC, then Tamil Kural Mandam. I just one phone call through Tamil Kural Mandam. Through I got lot of contacts. Even though they schedule out what time, which college I have to visit, schools and everything, the planning was perfect. So I never felt before anywhere. So I would like to thank Rotract on JCC and Tamil Kural Mandam, especially Mana Vizag. So giving wonderful opportunity to deliver this country.
So friends, this is about Shiva. So let's all wish him all the very best weather and lots of love from our city. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ టైం వెన్ యూ కమ్ టు వైజాగ్ విజిట్ విత్ యువర్ వైఫ్ అండ్ కిడ్.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. ఇలాంటి ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ వీడియోస్ కోసం, వైజాగ్ అప్డేట్స్ కోసం మన ఛానల్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి అండ్ ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ అండ్ ఫేస్బుక్లో కూడా ఫాలో అవ్వండి. జై హింద్.
Jai Hind.